Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we'd do a quick first impressions of a new UK indie brand that I've not tried yet. This is the Jolie Beauty Ethereality palette, which I was 100% inspired to pick up because of Kerry from Kerry K, and this palette is gorgeous. She did a first impressions of this and I was like, I need to buy that. So I'm very excited to give this a go. They have just released their new Siren collection, so if I like this, I might be partaking in that too. Just a little side note, it's hot as balls right now, so the window's open. So if you hear any noise, I'm sorry, but I'm sweating. So cute. Right, let's get into this without further ado. I don't know what colour I'm going to do today. Maybe some like blue, pinky, ethereal goodness. I like the fact this goes very dark and very light. So I think I'm going to start off with I Believe, and I'm going to do that one in the crease with the Rock Pro LP10. So I'm just going to run this through my crease. I have got some Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion on. All my other makeup I will leave in the description box if you want to know what else I'm wearing. That is a very pretty shade. I like that a lot. It's quite pastel, but it works. It doesn't look sort of too sheer and too white based. Looks really pretty. I'm really excited to try this brand actually because they've got like a really wide range, and I never really noticed it until I looked into them after I watched Kerry's video. And I was like, oh, they actually do a lot of stuff. They're also available on TikTok Shop, which is always a bonus because it's just so easy. But the new collection's got like holographic lip glosses in it and like chameleon flakes and stuff like that. So I think they're a really like up and coming indie brand, but I've not really heard many people talk about them. Let's go for Owen Almond. This shade here, the writing's kind of hard to read, I'm not going to lie. And sticking with that LP10, and I'm going to put this underneath the purple shade. There was something about this palette that really drew me in. It has got a couple of pressed glitters, which I know not everybody loves. I don't mind a pressed glitter. I quite like one every now and again. And then we've also got these two like duochrome shades in the middle here, which look absolutely beautiful. I'm probably going to use one of those on my lid today. And these mattes are really lovely. We have got some like normal shimmers in here as well, so it's a really like versatile mixed palette. I like a good palette of mixed textures because I just think you can be just more creative with the more textures you've got. Right, so that's blended into that. I am just going to go in with a bigger, fluffier brush, back in with I Believe, and just really buff out those edges, just so you can see that a bit better. And you've still got that like pinky hint. These are blending beautifully. I'm really impressed with the quality. I think they retail at $37.99, I want to say. But I picked this off of their site, and I'm pretty sure there was some sort of offer, and I'm sure I only paid about £30 for it. Which for like a big palette with different textures in from a UK indie brand, I was really like impressed with the price. I'm going in with a little bit of Otherworldly, which is here, and I'm going to take that on a smaller blending brush. If I can find a smaller blending brush. Right, we're just going to go in with a Spectrum KJ Hughes 18, and then we'll probably blend it out with the LP10 again. So I'm just going to put that right into the crease. I just don't want to lose like the layers we've created. And these are layering so well. Like sometimes I find the way I do my eyeshadow, like doing it lightest and building it up to the darkest, things can get a bit patchy and a bit muddy. But this is blending absolutely beautifully. It looks so good. And like that blue, I put like the tiniest little amount on my brush. I'm literally doing like 3 taps on this teeny tiny brush, and it's doing my entire crease, which the pigment is beautiful. And we're just going back and forward with the shades just to blend that dark blue out. So then back in with I Believe, and then back in with Owen Almond, whatever it's called. And we're just going to make sure that blue is nice and blended out. And then I might do something a little bit deeper for the outer corner. So I'm going to go in with Hyrule, I think, which is this one here. It's like a really deep navy blue. And I'm just going to pat that on the outer corner. So deep and so intense. That's beautiful. These are amazing. I'm so impressed. My entire idea was this was going to be like really light and summery, and because it's hot, but there we go. Now we've got navy blue in it. Things don't always turn out the way we plan, kids. So that is that. I'm just going to go in with that big fluffy brush again. Back in with I Believe to make sure these edges are really nice and blended out. Not that it really needs it, but it's just, I'm a creature of habit. This looks so beautiful. I am so impressed with these shadows. So impressed. There was absolutely no fallout from that dark navy. They are beautiful. I'm really glad I watched Kerry's video and bit the bullet now because this is stunning. Right, we're going to take a Luxe Smoky Shader from Zoeva, and I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use Fairy Dust. I'm going to try this on a brush. We'll see if it works because I haven't got any sort of extra sticky primer. Oh, that's like loose. Okay, I feel like doing this. But this brush is going to end up with it all over my face, but we'll see. So we're going to pat, not swipe. Okay, so that actually picked up really nicely on a brush. I am going to do it with my finger because I feel like it'll pick up nicer. But if you are like against sticking your fingers in your makeup, it still works even with a brush, which I find a lot of like duochrome shifty shades they just don't work when you're using a brush. This is gorgeous. It's like a lilac with like a greeny blue reflect in it. Absolutely stunning. I don't know whether you can see that reflect, but it's beautiful. Right, what are we gonna do next? It is a bit short of a shimmery inner corner shade because this is a pressed glitter and I'm not about to blind myself. So what I'm going to do, this is a Kate Jane Hughes in Spectrum 12. I'm actually going to take a mix of Moonchild, which is the white, and then this pink, which is called Toadstool, to make like a really light baby pink inner corner highlight to match my Flossie powder. Although, right, is there anybody else? Okay, so everybody's obsessed with Flossie from Jordana Tisha right now. I bought it, I really like it, it looks really nice under my eyes, doesn't look dry or anything. But I'm that pale that it doesn't really look very pink. Like I'm seeing people on TikTok and like it looks really, really intensely pink. On me, it just doesn't, because I'm that pink and that pale that it's basically the same colour as my skin, which I feel like is quite worrying. But there you go. What can you do? Alright, okay, so that's that on the inner corner. Not my absolute favourite thing. I probably would pull some sort of pigment or something to put in the inner corner, but not the end of the world. Right, let's do some liner. This is MAC Colour Excess Pencil in Commitment Issues, which is a beautiful lilac shade. We're just going to put that in the waterline. So I've got a tiny bit of fallout where I tried to use that duochrome shade on a brush, so I'm just going to brush that away. Luckily we're all powdered, so we're fine. Let's do the under eye. I'm going to go in with Hyrule right on the outer corner. So right here. I'm going to blend that all the way out with I Believe. Because I don't want the lower lash line to be too heavy. We do want to keep it like as light and summery as we can. Now we've put that dark blue down. I feel like this is a great like all round palette. Like in the winter you can do some really deep dark looks if you want. Or in the summer, obviously like it doesn't matter. But you can do some really deep dark looks. You can do some really like light, fresh, pastel looks. Very, very pretty. I did pull out some split liners. Do I want to do split liners? Do I always want to do split liners? Yes. Does it need split liners? Probably not. Do you know what? Sod it. Let's do it. We're going to go in with Galaxy from Glisten. I'm just going to spray it. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Pure Setting Spray, which stinks. So I've been using it in my in my water activated liners because I did not enjoy putting it on my face. And we're going to go in with the lilac shade in Galaxy. Gonna load that brush up, make sure we're getting rid of all the bubbles. This is a Glisten 7, and I'm just going to run this over the top here. These Glisten brushes have honestly upped my water activated liner game so much. Like if you struggle with it, and if you're trying to use like a normal liner brush, just like an angled liner brush, get some of these or some really tiny little brushes, because it just completely elevates the game. I'm gonna have to stop talking while I do this. So we're just doing a little half moon, just for a little something. Okay, right, let's do some lashes. Got some new glue and some new lashes today. This is the Rachel and Unicorn Cosmetics glue, and then these are the Strawberry Shortcake Insta Famous. So I'm gonna hop off camera because these are trimming down, and then I'm gonna be back on that on my face. Okay, so these lashes are gorgeous, but they are so big. I've cut so much off them because they're so long, and I've got pretty big eyes. So if you struggle to find lashes that are gonna fit your eyeballs, give Unicorn Cosmetics a go. Because I'm taking this way too far, I'm going to take some little gems and I'm going to pop one of each like underneath my eye. So I'm just going to dot some glue on like here. And we're just going to stick a little gem on, just because why not? Because it's like 20 degrees outside, and wearing this much makeup is an excellent idea when you have to go for a walk. Yeah, it's just casual. I'm gonna pop that under there. Very cute. I love a little gem under the eye moment. I do not like picking them up though, because you have to be so like gentle, because if you squeeze too hard with the tweezers, they fly across the room. Right, okay, so we're all gemmed up. Just gonna pop some mascara on. This is just a mini Lancome Hypnose, because everything else is smudging on me at the moment. It's driving me insane, and I'll be back. Okay, so this is the finished look. I am really, really impressed with this palette. I'm really, really glad that Carrie's video convinced me to pick it up because it's really beautiful, really high quality. Indie brands never let me down, and I'm definitely going to be looking at trying some more with Jolie Beauty. If you want to see me do some more looks with this palette, let me know, because it is really beautiful and really, really versatile. So yeah, let me know. But other than that, that's it from me today. Thanks for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this. You've been fabulous. I've been Collared the Ball, and I'll see you next time. Bye!